We appreciate him. But yeah, this is an opportunity for Major to claim revenge. They did fight in winner's side of the bracket, and Ichi took that set 2-0 over Mag3r. It is probably a tough matchup for Zangief because of how good and far-reaching Chun's normals are, and how many different tools she has. You know, she has good anti-airs, she's got, you know, good corner carry, solid combos, a decent projectile, some long-reaching normals, got a lot of tools to just disempower and oppress Zangief. There you see the anti-air coming in action, preventing the jump him, letting Ichi hold space. You know, opening with a perfect in the set and popping off to the live audience in the background, and then doing an empty front flip directly into a command throw. But you gotta keep it real. You gotta keep against Mag3r. You gotta keep it real. It's the only option. You put in a gap to try to bait something, you're gonna bait a successful command throw. That's just how it be. Right, Mag3r is not the most patient grappler player in the world. He is aggressive. It's a controlled aggression, but he is aggressive. So you can't assume that he'll just hold your aggression and block. Mag3r getting revenge for the perfect at the very least. Sort of. I mean, he went around. I guess getting revenge really would be getting a perfect, but you're not perfecting it, Zangief. Let's be all out with ourselves here. The mixture does open Zangief up, and this cash out gives Chun a lot of time to regen drive gauge and lets her build as big of a life lead as she can. I don't know why I'm saying Chun is building the life lead, but really it's Ichi building the life lead. Now, Ichi wasn't doing anything, so they were able to jump. And that's gonna lead to the end of game number 1. Mag3r found a good formula in that second round, but Ichi able to adapt to it. It's probably a heavy version. The classic anti-air with a projectile. I cannot hate on it, for I've done it many a time with Guile. We play footsies. We play footsies in this household. We try to tech a throw because Ichi has been drive rushing in and throwing, and it could counter hit in this household. Yeah. Dancing around now. Zangief does have some relatively long normals. They're probably not as long as Chun's though. And Ichi's got his character spacing down, so they're seem to be just kind of waiting for Mag3r to walk into Chun-Li range and then Chun-Li him. Which, yeah, is the solid, you know, just kind of fundamental game plan of a character with an advantage in neutral like this, right? Oh goodness, particularly in a traditional fighter. You're just kind of gonna wait until you walk into kick range and let them kick you in the face. No, I'm gonna keep cooking you. Using the superior range and variety of tools Chun has to grind Zangief out. Alright, so if Mag3r is gonna bring this back, it's gonna have to be now. There is no after this. This is, if Ichi wins, this is gonna be the final game, so Mag3r's gotta find something here. Taking a life lead early is definitely a good start. He has been pushed back out though. That is always dangerous, especially with how willing Ichi is to just let Mag3r walk into range and then smack him in the face for it. Doing a good job of avoiding the projectiles. Does maybe need to start parrying them though. Because otherwise you run the risk of Ichi just saying, okay, I'll just burn you out then. And I find it's pretty risky trying to drive impact a projectile. It's dependent on like small differences in timing and spacing whether you're gonna punish or get punished. Mag3r did get punished there, but when it appears that the times that Mag3r has gotten damage, Mag3r has gotten good damage. He is able to actually largely grind Ichi out in neutral. No doubt, though, the high risk, high reward command throw at the very beginning of the last round, giving him a big life lead, was a big part of that, though. Once again, finding. Seems like Mag3r has gotten really good at finding the spacing where he can jump in and kick Ichi in the face for throwing out a Kikoken without getting anti-aired, which is important. He's low on drive gauge right now. And now very low on health also, which, I mean, obviously makes things scarier. Drive gauge is coming back. Health doesn't come back though, which means that a straight kick will do it. However, I would like you to note that Mag3r is up 3 sticks of butter. So a Mag3r level 3, a Zangief level 3, or a Zangief critical art are options here. Much less likely that we see a level 3 out of Ichi in this round though. Now, what I don't want to see happen, and I know that it's tempting, particularly because at this point it will just fail cleanly. I know that it's tempting, but I don't want to see just like a rawed out level 3. And we do not see it. Mag3r bringing himself back into the set. Taking a game on Ichi and getting Ichi off of match point. Finding some signs of life from Mag3r as the live studio audience. This stream was recorded in front of a live studio audience. Apparently is hyping up the players. Now Ichi playing a good bit more aggressive. They're going in themselves immediately. Yeah, just good frame data knowledge. I would imagine they're on Mag3r. And being able to use it to very thoroughly bully Ichi. There's Chun-Li, that's going to be the round. Right there. I don't know that going in is the solution here. Necessarily. I think the solution here is to get a life lead. And then if need be, just do nothing and promise to react to whatever your opponent does. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if your health is closer to full than their health is, you don't need to kill them. You can let time run out. You don't need to go in. You just sit there. Be like, okay, what's up? It's good. How are you gonna approach it? Just need to make sure he's far away enough that you can anti-air him if he tries to jump in before you throw your Kikoken. That's the big thing of keeping him out. And if he's not, you're gonna use some of your good normals, you know. Ichi does take the second round, so we are on set point for Ichi again. But Mag3r draws first and then second. Blood for the round as well. Now has a huge life lead. It's going to be terrifying to overcome. Now you do have to approach him. You are not at a life lead here. You do have to play offensively now. It's not necessarily what you want if you're Ichi. When you're playing Chun in this situation, your defense pulls are a lot better than Mag3r's neutral is. Almost evened up the life. Able to parry, not quite perfect parry, but able to parry the jump in and get Mag3r back out. And I think Chun's, yep, out of range. And that, I think, will be it. Managing to shimmy that command throw from Mag3r, and now Ichi will be moving on to Grand Finals. Mag3r has not gotten his revenge